Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NA PSO Premier League. I'm your host, Anki, and welcome back to another season of competitive PSO. I'm very excited to bring you the first game of Season 6, where we will see Bricked FC debut against none other than Brazukas FC. Some old teams with old faces, some new teams also with old faces. Should be a very fun match all around. So without further ado, let's get into those lineups. Taking a look at Bricked FC, the home team for this match, they are running a 4-2-1 with Marcus at the striker, Falapa and Madsub at CM, Jeetle left back, Taz left center back, Dingo right center back, Red right back, and New Eden as their goalie. As you can see, start of the season, not that much to show you stat-wise, but this is the lineup they are bringing today. Cutting over to Brazukas FC. They are running a new formation for themselves. I think last season they ran a 4-1-2. They are running a 3-2-2 this season with Randex and Vintage up top, Adam and Something in the middle, and Wendy's Blurry Hippie in the back line with Retro as goalkeeper. Typically we'd have some head-to-head stats to show here, but instead we're going to hop right into some of the way these teams play. So Bricked, although they're a newish team, from the couple times I've seen scrims that they've played in or just general mixes, they have very aggressive wingbacks. That's going to be Jeetle and Red there. They have some really, really good playmakers on offense between Falapa, Madsub, and Marcus. I mean, they make creative passes like crazy. Marcus with his finishing. I mean, Falapa and Madsub, their finishing as well is just insanely good. But they are, like I was saying, an untested team. This is their first season in the league, sort of an amalgamation of players from past teams, some dropouts players, title players, Ajax players, all teams that disbanded with a couple others thrown in there. Brazukas, they are running that new formation for themselves, so they got a lot to explore here. I know they put in a lot of work in the offseason. Their ball movement is 10 times faster than it was before, and they have such good hold of possession now. It's not as much boot it forward, it's let's find these short ping passes just to get the ball moving. The key players for the game from both teams, Bricked, we're looking at Jeetle here. So he's playing left back, sort of in that wing back role. He's got to stay true on defense, not push up farther than he can get back, save that stand, really make sure he can hold it down against the Brazukas offense. He's got to spread the field. They only have 3 in the back. Pushing up those wing backs is going to create tons of chances for Bricked. And he's got to hit the crosses when he does get it on the wing, straight into the box to either Marcus, Falapa, Madsub, whoever's in there. Something on Brazukas, he's got to create chances out of the middle. It's going to be really clogged up there with Brick's 2 center backs and 2 CMs. He's got to get the ball out fast. It's going to be really high pressure. There's a lot that he's got to do here in terms of managing that pressure, finding teammates, and he's got to identify those pushing wingbacks. He and whoever the other CM is, I'm drawing a blank right now, have to be the ones to communicate to the defense, hey, this guy's pushing, you got to drop on back post. So we're going to hop into the game here pretty soon. Still waiting on some teams to fill up. Looking at Bricked, the 4-2-1 formation does not exist in the game anymore. So I'm curious to see what legit formation they're going to choose and where it's going to throw them come goal kick, kickoff, stuff like that. So it looks like HQ5 will be subbing in maybe for Wendy's. They may throw Wendy's at the CM spot. Felipe is also in the match. And MJ's floating around as well for Brick. Now, you'll have to forgive me for the timer here. It's been a little while since I did one of these, so bear with me if it's a little bit off from the actual game time. I am doing my best. So this might be a look at these brand new Bricked FC kits. I know this is something Taz made. I'm not sure if it's their official kit, but a nice, strong red and black presence. And then Brazukas in their classic white and blue. Still got a little bit of time here as the game does start at 8. So grab some water, run to the bathroom, get some snacks, do whatever you got to do before game time. Looks like we're just waiting on Dingo from Bricked, and then possibly Wendy's for Brazukas. And it looks like Wendy's just doing the lobby right now. So we will have the lineups as shown previously in the stream. And it looks like Bricked is using the 4-1-2 in place of the 4-2-1 that's no longer in the game. Not entirely sure why Brylos chose to remove it. I mean, it's something that, I mean, obviously real soccer teams play 11v11, but that loaded up defense up to maybe like 1 or 2 strikers at the top is something pretty common for Premier League and MLS teams. So it's kind of interesting. Do have everybody in here, so just waiting on a ready from both teams, and then we will start. Getting to watch an old teammate of mine, New Eden, warm up here. And it looks like Vintage lagged out, or AFK got booted. Okay, they're just restarting. There's Vintage. There's Randex. Bricked. All right, and they are ready. Just double checking Brazukas is ready. Yeah, if you're a fan, throw an at Brazukas FC in league discussion for me. Thank you much. Colonizer does sound enticing, Riggsy, but TBD. I really ought to have, and maybe I'll look to do it at some point this season, chat on the screen. I'm not sure where exactly to put it, where it wouldn't be blocking some of the game time stuff. And no, I do not have a sub button either. There's a couple things, sub button, follow button, on-screen chat. I wanted to keep it kind of clean, at least for the viewing experience. Like I export these to YouTube. So I didn't want too much clutter, especially if somebody's watching on their phone or something like that. Adam is going to the bathroom. All right, and we are ready. Without further ado, the first kickoff of Season 6, that will be Bricked Ball. See him already spreading out into that, what is lovingly called the Dorito formation. They will opt to send it back to Taz. Taz looking out wide. That is Dingo. Dingo, big cross-in shot. That is a goal early. Oh my goodness, start the season off with a bang. Already, let's take a look at that replay. That is not the replay. Very nice. All right, we will get that fixed at some point, but no replays today. Something looking to get a big cross in. Turning that ball over. And that is bricked up 1-0 early. What an exciting start. Randex looking for vintage. Randex, big cross in. Unfortunately, Adam can't find it at his feet. That is Mad Sub getting control of the ball here for Bricked. Dangerous cross. But Red is there. Red, I believe this is his first game in the NA PSO Premier League. I know there is talks, oh, he might be an alt. We're going to pretend he isn't, just for the sake of this argument. But so maybe some first game jitters there. Dingo looking for Mad Sub. Wendy's able to make a strong tackle and box him out, though. Retro sending it back to Wendy's. Wendy's to Adam. But Rick is playing some strong defense right now. That is something looking. We'll send it back. Bricked with 6 back right now. Big cross in. Great save by New Eden. Jeetle. That is Dingo with the ball. Dingo trying to find something. Fortunately results in a bricked turnover. Now that his Brazukas, again, facing 6 in the back from Brick. Wendy's pinging a cross in. That is blocked by Falapa. Brazuka's looking for another cross. Again, knocked away by Brick. One more. Just keep hammering it home. That is now Marcus with the ball. Very dangerous off the dribble. Low ping warrior, and definitely has some shifty moves. So that is something for Brazuka's back line to watch out for. Mad Sub not really able to track it there, but Dingo gets the ball back. Dingo trying to send Mad Sub to the corner, but Wendy's has a good read on it. Brazuka's just pushing that ball down the line. Questionable cross there, but able to find Hippie. And that is out of bounds for a Brazukas throw-in. Gonna pause the clock here for a little bit because we are 30 seconds ahead. So we are about 3.5 minutes in. That is bricked now with an attack here. Mad Sub playing the ball safe. I know there's a lot of concerns about Mad Sub and Pugs with over dribbling and stuff, but come game time, he really locks it down, looks for those quick and easy passes. So I expect to see him play pretty well here for Brick. That is cleared away by Brazukas. Jeetle looking for a throw here, but Brazukas is swarming. That will be a Brazukas throwing. Wendy's cuts it back to Randex. Randex maybe looking for a cross here. Takes it to the corner. Back out to Wendy's. Big cross in. Just missing his mark. Brazuka's staying a little bit back despite the fact that they're down. I mean, it is pretty early in the game, but maybe we'd like to see them be a little bit more aggressive with their man marking here. And that is Brazukas with a good take. Protecting the ball pretty well here. An unfortunate look there. There's Falapa, great ball to Marcus. Marcus looking to box out Hippie here. Maybe just barely running out of stam. That is a Brazukas throw-in. Mad Sub looking for Falapa, who's on. Great shot, but even better save by Retro. Tried to sneak that in front post there, but Retro was ready, and that'll be offsides. Jeetle pressing the ball up the field here. He's got a quick pass. Dingo again trying to get the body there. Unfortunately, not getting the angles early in this game. Only 2 bricked players in the box. Dingo crossing it in anyways. And that is Marcus with a goal again. I still do not believe replays are working, so we're not even going to try it. But that is bricked up 2-0 early here. About 6 minutes into the game. Bricked again. Marcus, breakaway. Shot makes him dive. Again, Falapa to Marcus. I think that is a hat trick on the day. No, Falapa got the first goal, but that is too quick for Marcus back to back to put Bricht up 3-0. That is a lot of what he did on title, and he is bringing that to the Bricht team today. Dingo coming back to get the ball here. As launched up to Marcus. Marcus has Mad Sub there. Great ball. Barely offsides. Great look, but Brazukas had a strong line there. Adam not seeing much. Gets a cheeky cross over to Something. Something playing around with it. A little miscommunication with Hippie there. As Bricht now has the ball. Bricht with some quick passes that don't amount to much. But good ball movement so far. Blurry looking out to Something. Something to Randex. Randex with a man up the middle. Randex looking to cross it, but just barely hit by Dingo. Brazukas looking for another attack here. That is Marcus 1-on-3. He gets the body. And Blurry with a good slide. About 8 seconds before the half, so this is likely the last play here. Taz taking the set kick. Big cross into the blob. And booted away by Brazukas. Just barely not making it over the half. Great showing by Bricht so far. Again, brand new team. I mean, Marcus doing what Marcus does. Falapa making some great plays. And Dingo with a great assist there as well. As they look to make an effort for their 4th one on the night here. Is Falapa looking? He's got 2 on. Kicked away by Hippie. Dingo back to Falapa. Falapa maybe looking for a quick cross here. Tries to go to that near post again. Maybe one of these times it's going to work, but I don't think he's gone for the pass enough times for that to really catch Retro off guard. That is Bricht with another take here. Falapa, great ball control. Over to Marcus. Marcus? Oh my God, what is he doing? That was a little spin kick that resulted in nothing. Getting a little goofy there. And Brazukas has to make an effort here. I mean, they're down 3-0. Wendy's looking for a cross in. Goes up. Bricht clears it again. I'm not sure they're going to get much from those crosses. Bricht is just locking the box down. So they got to be more methodical with it. Dingo looking for a pass there. Maybe had Marcus up top, but just missing the ball by a hair. Brazukas dancing with it, gets it to the middle. Adam looking. Finds something on the right side of the box. Big cross in. Wendy's tries to get a shot. Unfortunately, blocked by Bricht. We are at about the 10-minute mark here in the first match of Season 6. That is a great ball. Falap, if he is on sides, has a breakaway. It slid by Hippie. Alrighty. So that was a little something. The way this was explained to me is the second half of this game will be postponed to a later date. But Bricht is up 3-0 at the half. Wild ending to the middle of the second half. So, unfortunately, that is all we have time for today, but we will catch you some other time. Maybe I'll be streaming the second half of this game. Maybe I won't be, depending on when it's scheduled for. Hopefully streaming a lot more games this season. But for now, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.